House Bill 2530. Imagine this. A divorced mom and dad in rural Texas are fighting over who gets more time with their kids. The judge decides to bring in an amicus lawyer to help sort things out. Suddenly, both parents get a bill, not just for the attorney, but even for the interpreter who helps translate the meetings. What the bill says it does? House Bill 2530 says it's about making child custody cases fair by setting clear qualifications for amicus attorneys, defining their duties, and making sure they're paid fairly for their time. What it actually does? It guarantees that courts can't appoint an amicus attorney without paying them, but it doesn't create any state funding to cover those costs. This means families now have to pay for the attorney's fees and sometimes interpreter costs. The bill also limits when these attorneys can be questioned or provide written reports, which reduce how much their influence can be tested in court. Who benefits? Family law attorneys gain guaranteed paid work and stronger legal protections in custody cases. The Texas Family Law Foundation, which lobbied for the bill, secures a lasting role for its members in family court proceedings. Who pays the price? Parents with limited income, especially those representing themselves, who now face new and sometimes mandatory legal costs. Families in smaller counties may end up with less qualified appointees because of relaxed requirements. Why this matters. Custody cases already drain families emotionally and financially. By shifting these costs away from the state and onto private citizens, House Bill 2530 makes it harder for working families to afford fair representation and easier for professionals to operate without direct accountability. The questions you can ask your lawmakers. How will courts ensure families aren't priced out of justice when these costs pile up? Why remove public reporting or testimony if transparency is the goal? And shouldn't the state share its cost if protecting children's best interest instead of putting it all on parents? Bottom line, House Bill 2530 professionalizes family law for attorneys while privatizing the cost for parents. It raises the bar for some, but raises the price for everyone else.